Good morning, everyone. I'm Bondar JR, also known as the Silver Wolf, also simply known most days as Ron. And we're here to stream some EVE Online. Appreciate you guys being here. Already got a record people of 4 people in, so that's pretty good. Can't beat that. I've already got started, so don't forget to get your 15,000 skill points, and also they've started Solar Fest, so make sure you claim your stuff, which is always good. So I am going to jump in my venture here and board it. So get your free 15,000 from the NES store, and then go ahead and claim your bonus for the Solar Fest. So I'm gonna go out here and mine with. Oh, that's the wrong guy. Oh, no, it's not. I'm not sure which one you guys are watching, to be honest. Yeah, so that's the one you're watching, which is not the one you should be watching. Okay. I guess it's got them backwards. That's okay. That's okay. So I'm going to go out here to one of these middle asteroid belts and warp to 0. And then I'm going to set a point. So I have Jacob open right now. Jacob and Rage. Rage against the dying of the night. So I paid for that one. Always try to pay first. And there's nobody out here stalking us, so there is only Veldspar. Nope, there we go. So I'm actually gonna say save location. Say never. So that way it'll always be there. And then I'm gonna warp back to this guy. Somebody just texted me. I gotta figure out where that thing came from. I will get my signatures taken care of and prep my warship. There you go. Alright, and then we're gonna warp back to this location.
Warp drive active.
And actually, we should have saved it. Yeah, I'll bring Falstaff and Kragan on. We'll run some combat stuff, and then now we're cooking with gas. So we'll run some combat stuff, and then we'll do some mining. Yeah, I probably won't bring Kragan out for the combat stuff. I don't think he has a combat ship here, so. But, maybe I'll bring him out to salvage. Nope, I don't have a salvage ship here. I gotta replace it. Let's see. Somebody's got a hobgoblin out there. Where's that coming from? It's weird. Nobody's here. I think somebody left a mining drone or a drone out here. I'm gonna go pick it up as soon as I get what I need. Won't let me lock it. Yeah, somebody left a mining or a drone out here. Well, that's my drone now. Yeah, you got to get rid of the civilian ones. They don't work well at all. Okay. There's drones. Yep. So how much are we getting here? 1,500. So it'll be one more cycle, and we'll be done. Yeah. I don't think they do very much damage weaponry-wise either, but they don't take ammo, which is really nice. So you don't have to worry about ammo. But ammo is always a good one. I can try and make you some BP, some blueprint copies for the ammo so that you can actually build your own, which will allow you then to complete those manufacturer ones as well. Because those are really low mineral requirement ones. But yeah. Yeah, anything that saves on ammo is always nice, so. Alright, there's that. I'm going to shut these off. I'm going to go to drones, and I'm going to approach this guy. We're going to scoop him to the thing. Since I got a free drone, I may as well not play. Alright. So this is what's his face? Yeah. He's already done. And we're gonna scoop to the cargo hold. Somebody doesn't even remember that they left it. Alright. Here we go. Now, I don't remember which one's mine. Center for Advanced Studies. I should have remembered that. Alright, I'm going to go dock him. And I'm going to switch you guys over here to Rage. Rage against the Dying of the Light. And I'm going to do his mining. Pay for this contested one first. Location, pyro.
Warp drive active.
How was that looking since? Did you check on Arc? Yeah, I logged into it a little bit yesterday. It was With the server running, pretty much everything deteriorates. So any dinos we capture that we don't have, you know, a whole bunch of food on, they end up dying. So that kind of defeats the purpose, but. Alright. Oh, man. So another one with no rats. Well, that's good. Alright. We got Vicious Pyro here. So let's get these started. Oop, wrong one. Yeah, I know. No free drones sitting at that one. So we'll go ahead and let him. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to log out Jacob since he's already done. Yes. And I'll bring on Craig. I'll have him complete his stuff. Yeah, it says failed to connect to server, which is funny because it's connecting. I don't know what they got going on there. Something not right. Oop, I still got one rice cake left. I actually got up a little early today and was eating my breakfast. Yeah, we'll get those when we do the combat mission. You need 25 of them, so you're not going to get that many. We could do combat missions. That would be the other option. these anomalies. This Caristus Refuge would probably get us about 25, give or take. Probably a little less. Yeah. All right. There's that. Let me go, Doc.
Warp drive active.
Now we got Kragan. Switch over to him. His is nice and easy. He's actually on the last day. All right, Rage is back in. I don't think I claimed his reward, did I? No, I did not. Claim, claim, claim. What's he got left? Rage has got 1 day left to get the overall. Kragan and Falstaff will get the overall today. Now the other ones get it. We'll get it tomorrow. All right, so let's go into Hilarious. Yep, that always helps. All right, so Kragan, we're gonna go out here. So we really need to set a location for these so that we can do it. Yeah, that's another one. So let's just go out here to belt 3.
Warp drive active.
Unfortunately, these mining barges don't warp quite as fast as the others. So, what's up, Drachenhort? Good to see ya. Thanks for being here. I didn't check if Jerry Can was actually on the ARC server this morning or not. Jerry Can, by the way, thanks for the Parasaur. I've got a thanks for the Parasaur. Thanks for the metal hatchet and pick and the crossbow. I'm hoping that you left those in there for me, so because I took them. If they not, let me know. I can build my own. I did get those ones, but SeanWonderMan, good to see you. What's up, all good in Bond World? Yes, it is all good. All good. Man, no rats here either. That's really weird. Let's say, save location, never, submit. That way I can warp to it next time directly. So, what's the mission tonight? So we're doing our dailies. And then once we get the dailies done, we're probably going to do some combat anomalies, and then we'll probably do some mining. So, all right, cool. Shut you off. We can stop because these two are close enough. And I think actually one run on these ones will actually get me what I need. I think. All right. Mining Bisset and Arakanor at the moment. Good job. So you must be in low sec. Or wormhole space. Or null space. Those are not high sec ores, unfortunately. Yep. But be careful. be careful. Be careful. Don't want anybody dying on my watch. Don't want anybody dying on my watch if I can help it. If I can help it. Not always possible, but I do try. I do try. Do try. So I was watching Discord, so because what's his face told me up. So there's Bondar JR. So that one went out there on a Narcos stream, and it looks like Omega's went out too. Yes, it did. Excellent, excellent. So Omega and a Narcos have me as automatic notification, so that's good. So that's good. That's good. Oh, excuse me. Now I'm gonna chat GPT that one to see how I set up automatic notifications. Actually, it's called Twitch notifications. So, Omega told me yesterday about it. So yeah, so I'm gonna look into that. See if I can set it up where I can send it to different streams. Says it gives me 5 or 6 for free. So. Yep. Actually, 1 cycle of 1 miner got me what I needed. Pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. All right, let's
Warp drive active.
check, make sure there's no free drones flying around out here. You're stuck at 4. If you're in that starting system, you should have been able to get 5 easy. Alright, so let's do Kragan. Actually, I'm going to leave Kragan logged in. So there, Kragan's got it all. So he got the 150, the 100, yeah. So he's got multiple skill points. So let's see what we have in his queue. We'll see what we can knock out. See what we can knock out. Custom code, 12 hours. There's an easy one.
Skill training completed.
Ore hauler, 5 days.
Docking permission requested.
And probably, yep, that one will get completed too.
Skill training completed.
And we'll apply the rest of this guy. All right. Excellent. Excellent.
Docking request accepted.
I was going to say, why haven't you docked? All right. I cannot zoom in the scanning map for some reason. You might close out the map and reopen it or log. Sometimes when they do these special events, they screw something up. And that's always frustrating. Alright. So I'm going to leave Kragan logged on. Let me switch over here to Talaris. Yeah, so it did it the first time? Yeah. Alright, so no, it didn't switch. There, it switched. Now we're cooking with gas. Why does... Yeah, that's weird. Why does Kragan have nothing? No, because it's in his mining hole, that's why. Okay, I was going to say, there should be something. There we go. Okay, that's why. But that's a good way to tell that I'm on the right guy. So let's switch him back to mining hold. Cool beans. All right. So then we know we're on the right guy. All right. And I already did his one. So let's go ahead and undock. Yeah, you might. I don't know. That's a cool. That's a really. If it did it the first time, I don't know why it wouldn't do it now. That's really weird. That's really weird. All right. Close you. We're going to go to this pyro place.
Warp drive active.
There were no rats there earlier, but we'll see. There might be rats now, so. Make sure you get your 15,000 skill points since today's a new week. And they're also doing a special... Oh, there are a lot of rats here now. You know, this is ridiculous. There were no rats here a few minutes ago. Now that I'm out here with a frickin' venture, now there's a whole bunch of rats. I think these guys, yeah, they got to be closer than 17. He actually does have a booster on here, so that's good. At least that'll work. They haven't shot at me yet. That's why my drones aren't attacking, so. What's up, Blue Gray? Good to see you, buddy. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. Come on, take him out. Come on. Why aren't you fighting? Oh, now you're fighting. They took them out. That's why they're not fighting. Okay. Come on. Alright. What's up, comrade? Good to see ya. Alright. Killed the rats. Kill the rabbit. Kill the rabbit. 4,000? We should have already got it. Oh, you know what? I probably didn't take out last time. Yeah, I didn't take out last time. So I don't know how much I picked up so far. Oh, wait. All metal scraps. What a waste. Stop. Done with the prereqs. Alright, so I am done mine now too. Let's go back here and dock. And actually remember to take the minerals out this time. Alright, so he's got 1 day left. Says I've got 1 active mission. Oh, destroy 25 capsules. I was like, what active mission do I have? Because I destroyed some already. Yeah.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
He's got some skill points available. 6 hours. Yeah, but only 10,000. Yeah, that gets it down to 1 hour. Yeah. I can't, for some reason, it always shocks me how fast the multiple training things run out. They run out super fast. Alright, so let me log this guy off and we'll bring on Falstaff.
Connecting.
So everybody's done but him. And he'll actually get his points. It should be good. I've got this mission. I got to do this mission today, don't I? It actually says it's low sec, doesn't it? The route currently generated by the autopilot is low sec. So yeah, so that's where she's located, is in low sec. That's not good. Oh well. LCN's not a really bad one, but I'll do that probably after the stream. But what am I looking for here? This and this and this. Alright. And then I'm gonna switch ships to my mega. Let's make sure she's repaired. I had a nickel for every time she's not repaired. Nope, she's good. Alright, where are we headed? I don't have a maelstrom. Alright. So where are we headed? Fleet up, and then I will send you location. Alright, I can do that. Right. Form fleet with... Alright. Yeah, we already picked it up for the other one. Solar Fest crate. Oh man, they got a lot of stuff. So only 7 days. 7 days remaining. So I gotta claim them every day. Wow, sucks. Almost to where I can click what I want. Alright. Say, I think there's one here. Nope, there's none here, so. Almost through my first cup of coffee. If we look here, and we look for combat anomalies, I think that's under exploration. Yep. Says there's one in Ufine, which is funny because I'm in Ufine and it doesn't show it. Did it just pop up? There it is. I'll be damned. Yeah, there's one here in Ufine. So maybe we come back to that one. I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to check and see how long I had on that mission. Let's go to agent missions. This guy. And it says I got 2 days and 21 hours. Okay, so it's not that bad. All right, whenever you get a chance, send me a location so I can get started there. This thing doesn't move very fast. There you go.
Warp drive active.
No worries. You can actually search on it as well. If you do a search, I think you can drag it from the search. So yeah, I have to go to Colser to accept it, and then I have to go to LCN by killing all personnel and destroying any refining equipment. So I got to go into low sec to kill people. Well, that's not a good one. Not a good one. Not a good one. Yeah, but Trocer's like 8 jumps from me, so we gotta start finding something in the middle. This thing does not fly fast. It is not a fast flyer.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. So I haven't done abyssals. So I need abyssals and the career agents. And then I'll be able to complete this. I'll get a bunch of skill points for that too. Well, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Well, welcome everybody. Appreciate you guys being here. We will be probably mining in a little bit. If you guys want to join us, we'll be in Ufine. It says I'm missing a chat, but I don't see the chat.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, appreciate you guys all being here. Ballstaff is going to finish his dailies for the month today. Reagan just finished his. My other three guys, they have one more day, so they'll finish tomorrow. Ironically, here in the Philippines, my wife and I thought we were under a typhoon warning. But it turns out there's not a typhoon warning. The government closed all schools today. So we assumed that meant there was a typhoon warning. And no, there is not a typhoon warning. There is a low pressure area that's building up off the coast, but it doesn't expect to cause any problems. But for some reason, the government canceled all the schools, so. I don't know what you're saying, Seth.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I never do Project Discovery. I don't know why, I just never got into that one. I don't know. That's an excellent question. I don't know why I never got into it. Yeah, I just don't enjoy the whole rolling the circles and all that stuff. I don't know why. It just, of all the things, it's just one of those things. It's kind of, it seems kind of senseless, but then again, what else is new, you know? I'm gonna borrow this one. Put it on this guy. My headset. Oh no, I can't borrow it. It's attached. I hate that. Now I've got some stuff here. My headset won, so. Yeah, it's weird because it just doesn't seem very fun. So.
Warp drive active.
And I never like doing that kind of stuff while I'm flying around an expensive ship either, because you never know when somebody's gonna jump you. So this is by far the least, not the most expensive ship I have, but it's more expensive than most, so. Cleans up some of those cables. Actually, this one has one on it. Pull that up. I got all kinds of cables. I don't know what half of them go to. That's kind of the nature of the beast. So, Respin, haven't seen you in a long time. How are you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, buddy. I prefer to keep my eyes on local. Yep, I'm the same way. The same way. Just never know who's going to decide, hey, there's somebody that thinks they're all that and a bag of rice. Flying through here on autopilot, thinking they can get away with something. I'm good. Was playing a lot of Dune. Yeah, I talked to Blossom yesterday, so yeah, so I asked Blossom how to verify people, and she actually told me how to verify people. Turned out she had already verified Lego anyway, but she told me how to verify people, which actually is pretty easy. And she was saying, yeah, that she's been playing Dune, and I think she's actually streaming with somebody. So yeah, so yeah, I was pretty excited for her. Pretty excited for her. But yeah, Dune seems to be pretty popular. It it hasn't gone on sale, so I haven't got it. So I am super cheap. To a fault. So what ship are you flying, Seth? Are you still flying the Catalyst? Because if that's the case, we'll have to make sure to do level 1s. I didn't see if this was a level 1 or not. Okay. Man, 6 anomalies. Holy cow. So that's a level 2, level 1. Hideaway's a level 1. Hideaway's a level 1. So yeah, the hideaways are level 1. So we should be able to do those. Six. That's pretty good. That was worth the jumps. Yeah, no worries. We'll have you do the first one. And then let's see which one we want to do. So let's pick that first hideaway. BUK. I'm gonna warp there.
Warp drive active.
I was good with the price. It's a buy and no sub after you got 200 hours into it. Yep. Oh, so you do sub until you get 200 hours? Oh, that sucks. I didn't realize that. See, I thought it was a buy no sub, so. Oh, I'm not gonna dock. Docking, this thing takes forever to dock. That's a waste of time. I went to the first one. We'll see if anybody's there. The Serpentis Hideaway BUK. Starts with BUK. Bond Ugly Killer. Really need to learn the actual Army acronyms. What is it? Beta. I don't know what U is. I don't know what K is either, now that I think about it. So I came here. Oh, there's one guy. Yeah, they all have letter codes. You do this and you do anomalies. They say right there, Serpentis Hideaway, and then it says BUK816, so you can tell them apart. They all have it. Brave Kilo uniform. Thanks, Drac. Good to see you, Dracborne. How's UMB? Jerry Can actually mentioned that he saw you play Ark, and we started an Ark server, and we've been playing Ark on Sunday nights. So if you're interested, you're welcome to join us. Yeah, if you do the right click and go to anomalies, They have the letters as well, so you can tell them apart. Otherwise, you can't tell them apart. Why did it not? Oh, so it killed them all already. Yeah, so it's killing them faster than I can target them, so. Crazy. We just spent 2 full weeks back in the office for the first conversion. Ouch. So how did it go? Brave Kilo uniform. I gotta remember that. I spun up an ARC server for my wife and have been helping her get settled. There you go. There you go. Yeah, it was funny because when we were trying to figure out whether to play BG3 or ARC, Jerry Can mentioned you. He says, I see he's been playing ARC, so maybe we play ARC. It's like, okay. So yeah, hopefully the first conversion went well. Nobody called me, so that's always a good sign. So they called me about a month ago. But it wasn't about conversion stuff, so. All right, this one's done. It went well. A few visa bins issues outside our numbers that caused some issues. Yeah, and that's normal. And that's normal. Yeah, it didn't give 25, Seth. Are you here? I didn't see you. You don't show up here. Yeah, you're not here. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I'll pick up. I was going to pick up these. Actually, or if you want, you can pick them up. It says I got. Bum, 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 bum. I got 8. Wow, that's kind of worthless. Yeah, that'll take 3 or 4 of them. All right, so what we'll do is I'll save the level 1s for you, and then I'll do the level 2s. I think the level 2s I'll actually get more. All right. Yeah, I got the 2 that needed looting, so I was going to leave them for you. What I did, I got them. I was already headed there, so. So let me fly to one of the level 2s while you're salvaging. And I'll pick them up.
Warp drive active.
And then you can fly to me and you can salvage those. Yeah, you'll be fine. Nobody can find this now. It's not on the list anymore. It's gone. So the only way you were able to get here is either you got it before it fell off the list or you warped to me. So yeah, I'll see how quick you are by how quickly you come to the level 2. This way we can maximize time so we still get some more mining done. Trying to set up a build area here so I can build some stuff here that we use for mining, like the oh, somebody's already here working the level 2. So I'm gonna go to the next one.
Warp drive active.
Never got told the code. Yeah, that's okay. What you'll do is warp to me once I get it cleared. Don't come in before that, because otherwise you'll let me know when you're done. Once I get most of the guys gone, you could probably show up. But yeah, there's somebody else working them here. So once they get done with the level 2s, they're probably going to move to the level 1s, which are the ones you need. So you could always bookmark those and then come back to them later. So nobody's at this other level 2, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of it. This thing. This thing targets like takes forever to target. I already did mark them on my to-dos. Okay. No, don't choose randomly. Don't ever choose randomly. That's how you get blown up. What you do is once I tell you to, you warp to me. I will stay here until you get here so you can do the salvage. Because what will happen is once I complete it, it won't be on that list anymore. It disappears pretty quick. Off the fleet window, if you use the fleet window, you can do warp 2. That's what you want to do. But don't do it yet. Wait till I get them wore down so that there's nobody here that can hurt you. Alright. Problem with this thing is it takes too long to target these frigates. Alright. Yeah, they're blowing up faster than I can target them. Oh, I guess I better put this on. That one really blew up. Somehow one of my drones got hurt. What's up with that? All right, so this one's done. So if you're done, go ahead and warp to me. There you go. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. There's my girl Abigail.
She hit.
Okay. Once I salvage them, I'm liable to warp. And I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't warp until you hear from me because I don't want you to get blown up. I don't feel responsible. At least with the NPCs, they won't kill you, so you won't lose your implants, but you'll lose your ship. How close are you to getting a Vexer? Because I need to build you a Vexer. That'll allow you to do the higher ones. What's up, Al? Good to see ya. Chilling out. Okay. Take care, Blue Gray. Looks like some salvaging going on. Yeah. Seth is doing some salvaging. I'm still faster than the salvage. Yeah, well, I've always been told that. Dun-dun-dun. Sorry. That was not right. That was wrong. That was wrong. That was wrong. I'm going to pick up this... Why am I getting further away? I caught on something? Oh, I'm caught on this. Well, that's too... Alright, just loot it for Christ's sake. And it'll go away. Now I'm caught on the damn thing. Alright. So I'm still not done. I got 20 out of 25. So we'll do a level 1 next. How far are you on the loot? Ah, you still got a few. Let me go see if I can get another level 2. Actually, that other guy's probably working now. And let me fly to it, and then I'll fly back to you.
Warp drive active.
Because he's probably already working on it. Yeah, I'm caught on this damn thing. Yeah, I see the refuge. That's a level 2. But I gotta get caught off of this damn thing. I don't know why the ships always freaking blow up right next to it. But I'm assuming that he's working on the other guy that was here was working on it.
Warp drive active.
Ah, we're cooking. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm too close for that. This thing's a long-range one. Even with the short-range ammo, my range is 58 kilometers. So, this is a snipe ship. And if I blow it up with my drones, it'll probably damage them and the others. So, but yeah, I'm assuming this guy's working on this one. So, oh no, he's not. All right, I'll do this one as well, so you get some more salvage. This should definitely get me my 5. Figured for sure he'd be working on this one. Maybe he was only doing it for the dailies as well. Alright. Sometimes when you're blowing them up too close to you, you actually take damage from them, so you don't want to do that too often. This should get me my 5. That's the problem with the 25 one. You actually have to blow them up yourself. You don't get credit if somebody in your fleet blows them up. Alright. This is the first wave. Now we'll get the second wave going. Oh, there goes my... I got it. Yeah, these ones, if you want to come, you should be able to take these if you're done the salvage. If you're not done the salvage, don't worry about it. But if you're done the salvage, you should be able to come now. Because now they're smaller ones. Those first ones would have probably hurt you because of the turrets. Yeah, these guys aren't too bad. They're just single ships. Which takes me forever to target. Alright. In-game channel ads are going to start in a minute. Alright, so they're all dead here. And I'm just blowing up other stuff just for the hell of it now. So I'll wait here until you get here so you can get this salvage. Kind of inside of it. Why am I inside of it? Blow up the rest of the stuff too. Storage silo, we might actually get something out of it, maybe. No, they won't engage the silo. Wonder why. Somebody said if I turn this to partial safety, maybe I can engage the silo. Nope. Still won't engage the silo. Disable safety. Nope, still won't attack the silo. So it has nothing to do with the safety. Yeah, for some reason they just won't attack the silo, so. Alright, let me get close to one of these guys so that way you'll be close to be able to do salvage when you warp to me. Oh, there's one. Another bunker. Oop, wrong one. Yeah, it won't let me attack the silos. I don't know why. Freight pad. I don't think it'll let me attack the freight pad either. When I think about it. The lookouts, though, I can attack. Abigail, what are you doing? Ads are on. Yeah, freight pad won't do it. Lookout will. Alright, so I'm real close. So if you warp to me, I'm real close to all these. You should be able to salvage them all. Yep, there you go. And then I'll wait for you. I'm in the blast. Yo, you're fine. What babies? What? Look here. Look, look, look. Abigail, look, look, look. There. Abigail, look. Abigail. Oh my God, you are such a pain in the butt. Look. Look. There, look. Look. Supposed to be cleaning up the floor. Yes, you are. Goodness. Yeah, nice fireworks. What? What? You say hi to everybody? Can you say hi? Say hi. Hi, I got a nice haircut. Not too bad, Scimitar. Good to see you. We're going to start mining here in a little bit. If you're interested. We got to get Seth's stuff, and then we're gonna mine. Half hour, 45 minutes probably, maybe less. Oof, my goodness, you got hair flying everywhere. Yeah, you got hair flying everywhere. Oh my goodness, you got a big old thing in your eye. Let me get that out of there. Come on. Yeah, you got sleep in your eye. So, TheVentedOne, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I know, Seth. That's why I said 45 minutes. Good to see you, TheVentedOne. Figure these are all close. You don't even have to move for these. You should just be salvaging the one just sitting there and salvaging them. You don't have to move. I don't know why you're moving around. They're all within 5,000 meters. You should be able to salvage all these. There's only 2 of them that are outside that range. So salvage all the ones that are in there and then do the other ones. Fish running missions got sucked into Dune Awakening for the last week. Yeah, I have heard that from a lot of people. So I understand. Luckily, it hasn't gone on sale yet, so I don't own it yet. All right. Drachenhort, I'm going to go ahead and get you invited. Sorry. Didn't see that out there. Oh, says you're already in a fleet. I don't know why you're flying around. Yeah, yeah. I'm too cheap, so. We really need to teach you how to be more efficient, Seth. You should have been able to clear all of those, so. Oh, you invited me. I'm in a fleet. Yeah, I'm in a fleet with Seth so we can do these things. So. My goodness, your hair is all over the place. Probably would have waited for it to go on sale. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I got it on my wish list, so if it ever goes on sale, let me know. But the fact that they've got everybody buying it at full price probably means it ain't gonna go on sale anytime soon. Yeah, I didn't even see the invites, Drachenhort, since I'm in a fleet already. So, but Seth, I don't know what Seth's doing. Seth is being very inefficient with his salvaging. I do not know what the hell he's doing. Causing me grief. I got close to the ship so that he could pick them up very easily, and he didn't do it. I don't know what the heck he's doing. He's way out in the middle of nowhere. He left 2 ships right next to me that he could have salvaged. And now he's got to fly all the way back to him. So, I drifted. Yeah, you got that. So, control spacebar. You hold down the control key and hit spacebar. That'll stop your ship. So yeah, that is a new. I always forget to tell people that. So yes, I do understand that one. Sometimes drifting is a thing. Sometimes drifting is a thing. Sometimes drifting is a thing. So it looks like there's still nope. There are no more ones here. Yeah, so that's why we got to get a little quicker. So all the ones here are gone. Somebody else took them. So. So if we go over there, there is 2 hideaways. Those are level 1. So if we go over 1 jump to Chalin, that one will work. Once you get these cleared, there's 2 of them over there. That should get us enough to cover yours. No. We get it. That way, at least you can build up your points. We're already out here. We may as well. So, all right. So I need mechanical engineering. Let's pause that. Actually, if I do the fleet command. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be able to do anything with that anyway. So.
Skill training completed.
Yeah. Hydromagnetic physics is 18 days anyway, so I've still got almost 30 days before I get that. It's really a pain. But if I do these other ones, see what. All right, let me invite you, new one. Sorry. All right. Sorry, I got to pay attention to the fleet channel for Seth, and then I got to come back to the other one, so sorry about that. Yep, I got you. Thanks, Drachenhort. He's got 2 more to salvage here, so. And then we'll jump over. We'll see if Chaylin stays over there. It says it's got 2, and they probably should stay. It's 07, so that should probably give us some better. They're both level 1, so that'll be good. That way we get his taken care of. If anybody else wants an invite for the mining fleet, let me know. We haven't started yet, but I can get the invites out early. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and invite Reagan. Oh, so you actually invited Kragan. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to him. Sorry. Yep. Actually, I'm going to make you boss. So, because that way that'll work. Since you're going to be doing the boost, so. Yeah, Scimitar said he was going to get on and start. He would be there too, so. And Sean, I think Sean's here. Let me give him an invite. There he is. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you've gotten any faster, Seth. Still taking forever. If I don't clear them faster than this, then it ain't worth it to me. So I usually don't bother if it's no faster than that. My phone, every time I upgrade it, it resets things, and I don't like it. Reset the way it shows my clock, and I don't know how to fix it. And I know I could ask ChatGPT, but I shouldn't have to. It shouldn't reset my crap. Yeah, I want the Roman clock, but I want it to show the clock in a different way. I don't want it to show that way. No, it's not supposed to show Chicago. That's not my home time zone. Oh, you know where I'm at. No, that's not what I... Some days I swear. I know where I'm at. How do I change the way it looks? Yeah, I don't want it to look like that. Alright, looks like Seth got them all. Alright. Oh, it looks like he went somewhere. Did you already go to the level 1? Oh no, we have to go to the other place.
Warp drive active.
Alright. Well, don't get killed. NZQ. Alright, I'm on my way. You should be okay. Key phrase should be. This thing's not the fastest, so. Alright, looks like Sean joined. And we got all of Drachenhort's alts in there. Pretty soon when Scimitar gets on, we'll get all his in there too. Yeah, if you guys want to start mine, and you can go ahead and we'll join you once we're done picking this up for Seth. Actually, I can have Kragan come out and join you. Just let me know if you're going out there. I still have him docked up. NZG, NZQ. You said NGQ. There's the NZG. I'll go to that one. 2 of the 3 letters are correct. 2 of the 3 are correct. So. Oh, that one's going to actually expire. Yeah, see, I don't have anything in here that's going to expire. So, yeah. Yeah. Those ones that they give you, they start expiring. Alright, let me add them to the watch list. Can I add them to the watch list? No, I can't add them to the watch list there. Let's go here. Alright, he looks like he's good. Have you started shooting at him yet? Yeah, you got to shoot him, otherwise you don't get it. There you go. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on you. I'm not going to target him. It takes too long. Now I need a name for it. Simulated Maelstrom fitting. Yeah, I always just name them after the ship name. Sometimes I get creative, but normally only if one of my viewers gives me a good one. Like, crap, what was that orca name that Blue Gray gave me yesterday? Orca pudding something. Yep. Antimatter, you got to get a little closer. But yeah, you should be good. I usually carry the antimatter and the iron. Antimatter's the closest, iron is the furthest, and so that way, depending on where they're at, I can switch ammo. So Tappy, yep, that was it. Tappy Orca pudding. Thanks, Al. Tappy Orca pudding. Yeah. I have an Orca in Venolin, but it wouldn't let me name it remotely. So otherwise I would have already named it that. I got to write that one down. Tappy Orca pudding. That was a good one. 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 What I should do is I should get a shield. I should put a shield, remote shield booster on here, and then I could boost your shields remotely if I had to. So, but yeah, Seth, how far are you from the Vexer, from the training? Yeah, I didn't see. Yeah, I didn't see the answer, so sorry. It's gone, long gone. I figured you did answer, but somehow I missed it. So, once I get done with the inventory skill books, then I'll start ship ones will start. Okay. There you go. Yeah, well, the nice thing is if you do these dailies and you get all 15 of them, all 12 of them, then that'll give you a big boost of skill points. That'll probably get it done right away. So I have a spare Algos if you need one. Yeah. Yeah, he's Galente, so we're kind of setting him up in the Vexer to get him to a cruiser as quickly as possible so he can do some of the higher level ones. So, all right, so that's the end of that one. Go ahead and salvage those guys up if you want. Or we could go, if you want, you could actually save them. You can do right click and say save location, and then you can come back to it later. There you go. Rust bucket. There are 7 for inventory skim book. 7? I don't know which one you're talking about with the inventory skill books. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by inventory usable. All your inventory, you have everything already. Oh, well, so you don't need your inventory usable unless you're going to use it. You don't have to, everything you pick up, you don't have to train a skill for it. You can still sell it or do whatever you want with it or reprocess it. It's only if you're going to put it on your ship. Yeah, it tells me all the time. I still have stuff that I pick up that it says I don't have skills for because I never use it. I probably have some in here right now that I don't have skills for. Yeah, I mean, that's true, but that's the thing. I wouldn't bother training skills until you're going to use it. That's the easiest way. Train for what you want to get into now, and then the other stuff you'll train later. So that's the best one. So Algos is Galente as well. Okay, thanks, Drachenhort. Yeah, if it's that, I can probably build it. But thank you. I can't remember if that requires more skills than the Vexer or not. So Vexer requires Galente Cruiser 1. And the Algos is probably the same. Well, you do, because there are going to be times where we can't find level 1s. So you need a bigger ship so that you can handle the bigger ones. That was the point. Oh, yeah, so the Algos is a destroyer. So, yeah, we're trying to get him into a cruiser. He's already in a catalyst, Drachenhort. So, yeah. Yeah, he's already in a catalyst, so. But, yeah, we're trying to get him into a cruiser so that then the level 2s. So he tried to do a level 2 yesterday, or the day before. I don't remember. Not yesterday. Yeah, probably Friday. And he almost got killed. So yeah, so we're trying to get him into something bigger so he's a little more formidable. So yeah, this thing jumps so damn slow, that's why. But why don't you mark one of these guys and we'll come back to it? Yeah, you salvage really slow. And then we'll get this other one before somebody else picks it up. So that way you get your goal, and then you can go ahead and salvage them all after you get your goal. You need Destroyer to be able to learn Cruiser, though. Yeah, he's in a Galente Cruiser already. He's flying a Catalyst. So that's a Galente Cruiser. And that's what he's flying, but that's what he almost got killed in the other day, so. So, yeah. If he trains into a Gilla, I'll give him one. Yeah. Heck, I'll train into a Gilla if you give me one. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm already trained in a Gilla. I need to build one. All right, Al, thanks. I think Drachenhort's already there. And Kragan's there. Worst case scenario, I can get Kragan out. Yeah, you have no cruisers unlocked because you haven't trained the cruiser skill yet. Once you train the cruiser skill, it'll unlock all the Galente cruisers. That's why we bought that skill on Friday. I have like 4 of them, yeah. Well, you know what? If you want to sell one, I'll buy one off of you. Make me a good price. No, you're flying a Catalyst, which is a Galente destroyer. And that's what the Algos is that Drachenhort is offering. It's also a Galente destroyer, same level. It's a little bit better than the Catalyst, but you already have the skill book for cruisers, so if you train that, then you'll be able to fly cruisers, so which is the next level. Most people, once they get to cruisers, they don't go back to destroyers. Sometimes. Some destroyers are better for other things. Some missions won't allow more than a destroyer, things of that nature. But nice. I don't know why sometimes I can see him and sometimes I can't. Yeah, now it's not showing it to me. I don't know why. So are you still salvaging? Because you're way far away from the ones that are left. Yep. And now that level 1's gone. Somebody took it. Yeah, we really got to get more efficient. Time is money. Yeah, that's true. I know.
You're awesome.
It's hard to do that. Dracborne, thanks for the subscription. I appreciate it. Yeah, the chat makes it harder too, so. Yeah, sometimes the missions will only allow certain ships. It'll tell you if that's the case, because it'll tell you whatever you're in is not valid, but that's not that often. Every once in a while. So, yep. Game is less important. Well, I don't want you to get blown up. Game's always more important. Don't get blown up. That's the key. That's number one. Don't get blown up. Number two is everything else, but yeah, that makes it harder. But yeah, the one here's gone, so we're gonna have to find another one somewhere else. So there's 2 drone assemblies level 2. Yeah, those are both level 2s. You won't be able to do those. That's a level 1, and that's a Forsaken hideaway, so that might be better. Over in FOVs. And we'll have to see if that was it. No, game's always more important. You don't want to get blown up, so that cost a lot of money. We could also head back towards Eufine. By going back to Eufine, we'll probably run into a couple. So Poulin, Chasseris. Yeah, of course. Doesn't look like it. What's after that? Laurent. He's 3 jumps. Yep, Laurent's got 1, but I don't know what it is. Atlanans. It's got 4. It's got 1. Yep. But I don't know what it is. We're too far away. Laren bumps. Yeah, Laren bumps doesn't. Thanks again, Dracborne, for the subscription. Appreciate it. There's... So Scimitar's bringing his people on now, so... All right. So actually, let me set destination back to that. Let's see if it's actually still there. It may not still be there. Yep, it's still there. Yeah, and it says it's a Forsaken hideaway, which is weird because I thought those were level 2s.
Active.
Alright, yeah, so Scimitar, your guys are not in the in-game channel, and since I'm not there in Eufine, I won't be able to invite them unless they're in the in-game channel. But Newin, which is drachenhort, he should be able to. I think so. It's actually cooled off here. So the rainy season started. So there's actually, it's funny. My wife, you know, she simplifies everything when she explains it to me, which is always kind of frustrating. So she just calls it the rainy season. But it turns out there's actually what they call 2 monsoon season here. There's a southwest monsoon that's coming in from the southwest, which actually I think I need to go from this side to make it look like southwest. And then there's the northeast, which would be this guy. Then there's a northeast monsoon season. So the southwest is from June to August, September, June to September. That's what we're in now. And then the northeast one is from I'm warping to the anomaly now. The northeast one is from September to like March, and so during that time it actually cools off quite a bit. So, and she said it was only till December, but But yeah, so based on that, it's still in the high 80s, low 90s, but it has cooled off considerably. It rains almost every day, and so that kind of keeps it a little cooler. So that's been helpful. I think we came at exactly the right time. So, but yeah, so. All right, no worries. I'll just sit here and tank them. This one looks like it's going to have more, but at least I'm here so nobody else will jump in on it. So, but yeah, so that's been nice. But yeah, my wife, she always simplifies it and just calls it the rainy season. So I was asking. I've been big on Chat GPT lately, and I was asking Chat GPT about something, and it called it the Southwest monsoon season. And I was like, oh, okay. There's your invite, Respin. And it called it the Southwest monsoon season, and I was like, okay, it's kind of implying this is what you call the rainy season. So then I asked it for a bigger explanation, and then that kind of worked out. So. Alright, I got an invite coming your way as well, Al. You might check with Newen and see where they're at, if he's already in there, so. Alright, you can warp to me. I'm sitting here tanking them. So hurry up, before I have to kill them. There you go. Since I was sitting still, they were just beating on me. No worries, Al. Oh, it says Respin, it says you rejected mine. So let me go ahead and send it back to you. Yep. There you go. Send it again. Up. It says you're already in a fleet, so maybe Drachenhort got you. So. All right. So start picking these guys off. There you go. I see you. You're hitting them. I'm not gonna hit them unless I have to. Hopefully they're focused on me. Oh! Get out of there. They're not focused on me anymore. Yeah, get out of there. You're going to have to blow up. Get out of there. There you go. All right, cool. Go repair. I'll get close again and let them target me. I won't shoot any of them. It says they're targeting me anyway, but I don't know why they're not. Yeah, this is a level 1. That's what it says. Current system, Forsaken Hideaway, level 1. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is why you need to be in a cruiser. So, those people don't do any of these in destroyers. They're flying destroyers, so. But I think you can still take these. I got them targeting me now. So come on back. They're all targeting me. So you should be able to take them out. We're mining in Ufine, Respin. Yeah, you got to repair and then come back. Yeah. Definitely repair. If there's a player station here, nope, there isn't. Yeah, definitely repair. Yeah, I'm tanking them, so it's not a problem. But I won't kill them. We should be able to get enough from these guys for you to get your thing. And now that they're targeting me, it should be okay. Actually, who am I orbiting? Safeguard? Yeah, let's orbit him. At 750. There we go. Yeah, but they're targeting me now, so you should be able to take them out. I flew too far away, and that's why they were targeting you. That was my fault. So once you repair, just come on back. You'll be fine. How many more do you need for the daily? Raining? It's not raining. Thought I heard rain. 15, okay. Yeah, this one will probably give us those. Sorry, I didn't know what you meant by I need 15. That wasn't clear. So yeah, they're targeting me, so you should be able to pick them off one by one. And then when the next ones launch in, they probably won't launch all together. Yeah, maybe they're not targeting me. They stopped shooting at me. Alright, well, they don't look like they're targeting you either. I don't know what they're targeting. Maybe they're confused. Now they're targeting you. There we go. Yeah, once we get these picked off, then you should be fine. Nah, you're okay. Alright, go ahead. I got rid of one of them, so that should be the last one. He shouldn't be doing too much damage, but you're going to have to repair again. Yeah, we got to get you in a bigger ship. Okay, yeah, definitely warp out, because these are way too many. It's spawning too many at once. I'm surprised this was a level 1 as well, because it really shouldn't have been. But yeah, go ahead and warp out. Let's see if we can find another easier one. Yeah, it labels it as a level 1, but it's definitely not a level 1. These are all destroyers. They're killing my drones, which pisses me off. Shouldn't be targeting my damn drones. Yeah, I'm taking them out. That's why we need to get you in a cruiser. A Vexor has drones, which gives you a lot more firepower. Also, then you can actually do some armor tanking or shield tanking. So yeah, it makes a big difference. Are you guys already out mining? Spinning Ishtars. In Null is about all drone damage management lately. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, he's flying a Catalyst, which doesn't have a drone bay, and so that might be another advantage to the Algos, is it may have a drone bay. So that's one of the that the career agents give him. So yeah, this Guardian Defender is actually pretty tough. Good loot. Oh, so Scimitar looks like he logged off. Maybe he changed his mind. I know there's one in Touristy. Yeah, there's going to be at least one on the way back to Ufine. So if you want to salvage this stuff, this probably is going to be pretty good salvage. So maybe come over here and get this salvage. But wait a minute till I get it cleared, because it's not cleared yet. This last guy's giving me problems. Yeah, 29. That's going to be way too long. Oh, Scimitar came back on. Yeah, because it's probably going to spawn some more. I'm in 3-1 with New in Mining. Excellent. We'll meet you there. Sorry, I said 45 minutes, but I thought Seth was actually salvaging a lot quicker. All right, no worries. Yeah, if you head back to Ufine, I saw there was at least 2 on the way back to Ufine. I didn't see if they were level 1s or level 2s, though, so. Because they were too far away. But yeah, make sure it's not a Forsaken, because that's what this one was. It was a Forsaken hideaway. Which the hideaway is a level 1, but the Forsaken means that it's a lot higher. Why they're targeting that one, of all things. Good God Almighty. Alright. But they're targeting my drones. I'm losing a lot of drones. So yeah, this is a really tough one. Definitely shouldn't be labeled a 1. Yes, now they're firing at me. Which is where they should be firing. Yeah, I'll just shoot them with my guns. That'll take care of it. Now that I got them far enough away. one-shot kills with my guns. Teaching newer people about combat sites. Cool, Dracborne. Thanks. Appreciate it. Time is relative. Yeah, I know. Yeah, well. I moved the watch list so I can see these guys. Why am I not getting closer? There we go. Now we're getting closer. Yeah, this was actually a tough one. I don't know why it's listed as a level 1. I'm saying now it's missing, but don't miss. Come on. There we go. Guardian Safeguard. There's 2 Guardian Safeguards. Almost out of bullets. Oh, perfect. One-shot kill. I like it. Nope. Almost. Someone in Fleet Chat said the Forsaken keyword gave a level 3 debuff. Okay. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, and that makes sense. I don't know why it would list it then as a level 1 though, so that's kind of weird. So should list it as a level 3, but now we know. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Make sure we don't get ourselves in trouble. Yep. Yeah, level 3 buff. Debuff means it's lower. Buff means it's higher. Yeah, they were all destroyers. It didn't have any cruisers, though. Usually a level 3 has cruisers. Maybe that's what's coming up, because I'm still killing them. He took out several of my drones. It looks like Scimitar is having... I have the list in my bio. Yep, thanks for that. Yeah, I think Dracborne also put one up as well. Link in the chat. I don't know if this is the last wave or not. Okay, so that was the last wave. Alright, now I'm going to clean these guys up. Because they're probably going to have some pretty good loot. So, problem is, flying around in this thing's going to be slow. So, and Borns. Is that on the way to you, Fiend? Let's see Borns on the list. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's a level 1. That's a 1-0 site. They're gonna get taken care of pretty quick. It's probably gonna take me forever to loot these. The furthest one away is not. It's actually 78 now. Maybe it won't be that bad. And if it's a true level 1, you should be able to take it. So, yeah, well, Tossery's on is the wrong direction. Oh, you got to go back to Tossery in order to change ships. So, yeah, so that's fine. Still 11 jumps out with my new ship. No worries. Respin. Yeah, no problem, Al. Go ahead and drop the yeah, the MTU is always a preferred way, so don't worry about that. I'll have to look for those Forsakens because those Forsakens were really nice. That was actually worth it for me. Good drones. That's funny. Those were all catalysts, so I don't know why they're using drones. It is a pass through to get to Ufine, so okay. Yeah, I set mine to Ufine and I didn't have Borns on the list, so but maybe that was when we were at the other place, so yeah, this is really good loot. I don't want to do that. All right, down the last couple, so maybe it won't take me that long. I keep bad mouthing this ship for how slow it is, but it's really not that bad. All right. Can you hear me? I'm back. Ads are going to start in less than a minute. But yeah, good old Eve disconnected. Seems my internet tanked out, which was very bad. Can you guys hear me? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. You guys still there? Can you hear me? This closed captioning shows I'm on. Ads are going to start here in just a second, so. Yeah. Can you guys hear me? Not getting any response from you guys, so
Drive active.
I don't know if you are or not. Can you guys hear me? Testing, testing. I'm not getting any response. Now my ads are on, so of course you're not going to. I'm going to dismiss the ads. Can you guys hear me? Says I'm back. Connecting to chat. Okay, all right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, I got completely disconnected, which was totally uncool. I'm going to need another invite.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, chat was offline. Now chat's back on, so yeah, maybe chat was offline. It didn't show me it was offline, but it must have been. So I do see your chat now. Thank you for responding. Appreciate it. I'm going to bring Kragan back in. I have no idea what happened, but yeah, it tanked out. But yeah, new one. There it is. Thank you. Chat is offline for impossible. Yeah, it must have been, though. I don't know why. Because once it reconnected to OBS, the chat should have already been on, but I don't know. But yeah, appreciate that you guys can hear me now. Yeah, it looks like my internet tanked. Well, I don't know why. My goodness, there's a lot of people here. A lot of people in the in-game channel. Appreciate you guys. Still quite a few people in the stream. Appreciate that. Sorry about the internet. Not sure why it cut out. Seth, if it's truly a level 1, you should be able to do it. I'm on my way, but we're 6 spots. I got to reset everything, so I'm still 1 jump away, so oh, and it's now refreshing. Actually, it doesn't show Bourne's as another one anymore. Yeah, Bourne's is no longer an option, so somebody must have taken it. Or maybe you got it, so yep. Oh, you cleared it. Okay, cool. So it shows here, let me get the Bournes and then we'll go from there.
Warp drive active.
Let me set between Eufine. That way we're headed back in the right direction, because this is getting us further away from Eufine. I'm 7 jumps from Eufine now. I didn't start 7 jumps from Eufine, so I feel like it is a bad idea to take the idea. I don't know which idea you're talking about. RavenGalactic, good to see you, buddy. So, ethnicity. I think I saw ethnicity on the list. No. Yeah, ethnicity is on the list. It's got 4 anomalies, so why don't we go to that one? Level 2, level 1. So the burrows say they're level 1s. The hideaways are level 1, so we could go do those.
Warp drive active.
A notification. Scanner picked up a Serpentis narcotic warehouse. 5 jumps out. Okay, so what that is that's called an escalation. And those are really rare, so that's a good one. So yeah, but you can do that. I think if you go here to the opportunities, or you can actually, probably a better way is to go here and encounters, and no, it's not encounters. Let's go back to home. Exploration. Yeah, so here under exploration it says escalations, the middle one. Yep. We'll see. That might be a little tough for you and your thing, but we'll see what level is. If you click on that, it'll show it to you, and it should be able to show you what level. It won't show me, unfortunately. But I'm in Eternity now. If you're anywhere near, we'll go. Let's complete this other level 1, and then we can always get back to that. That auto pinned to my to-dos. Yep. Also, the one you are headed to only has 3. It said, so one of them must have just left, because it said it had 4. So, but that doesn't, not unusual. They disappear pretty quick. So, nope, says it has 4. 4 anomalies in system. And I'm there, and I see 4 anomalies. So, yep. Yeah, that's what I wondered. Yeah, we're trying to get him into a cruiser, but it's taken a while, so. So where are you? You know, if it's yellow, don't grab it. That means somebody else killed it. If you grab it from there, it'll let them target you and blow you up. Yeah. It probably, if you have this button here, if you're looking at my stream, if you have this button here labeled green, it won't let you take from the yellows. So it won't be a problem. But yeah, it'll tell you your safety settings are set so you can't do it. But yeah, this one has 4, so. But yeah, for me to go back to Bourne's, it's going to take a while, so. Well, I'll sit here and wait for you. But I don't think these are going to be here very long. Somebody's going to start picking them off, so. That's the problem with these, so. He's saying you're going to need a cruiser in order to be able to do that, to solo a DED, which is what the escalations are. A lot of people do these combat anomalies in order to get those escalations, so. Okay. Yeah, it seems like maybe Scimitar and I are having the same internet problems. Yeah. Yeah, leave it on green. That's it. Yeah, definitely leave it on green. It'll keep you from looting a yellow one. But yeah, the yellow means that it's owned by somebody else. So somebody else must have came in while you were there and destroyed one of them, if they're yellow. Or you jumped in on somebody else's site and started attacking their site, which that's not a good thing either. Normally, if you jump into a site and somebody's already there, I leave it for them and move on to another site. But yeah, you may not have realized somebody was already there. Last time I had this, a Windows update popped up. So yeah, sometimes with the Windows updates, it causes a lot of problems. So I just got disconnected as well, Scimitar, though I only got it once, so. But yeah. Did you call him yellow? No, I didn't call him yellow. He said that one of the loots was yellow. And so yeah, it sounds like somebody was already doing the site and he jumped into it and started poaching their site. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they probably won't let my Megathron in there because it's an escalation, so it's one of the ones that's going to tell you that you can only do it with certain ships, but cruiser would be one of them. So cruiser would be the minimum that you'd want to do it with. So yeah. Yeah, the things you forget, you know. So it's kind of nice to have. It's kind of nice to show a new player, but there's so many things that we forget that we take for granted. So like for instance, he was training anything that he had in his inventory that he didn't have training for. He's been doing training for all of those. I'm like, yeah, don't waste your time on that until you need it. So I said, even after 20 years, I still have things that are in my inventory that I haven't trained because I never use them. And so, but yeah, so we're trying to get him in a cruiser. So cruise and cruisers are the limit up to 10 DED. Okay, yeah, so mine's a battleship, so it won't let me this one in there. So the drone training before I even think about the ships. That's fine. Problem is the ship you're using doesn't have any drones, so it's kind of a waste. So, but the Vexor does, so that's not a problem. But yeah, I would probably get into the Vexor first. That would be my choice, is to get into the Vexor first because it's a better tank. You'll be able to tank a lot longer. Those destroyers are not the best. The Catalyst is a good one. It's got a lot of guns, but it's also the one the gankers use because it gets destroyed pretty quick. So yeah, you're not going to be able to do the narcotics warehouse, not in what you got now. And so somebody's picking these off now. So if you want to get your stuff, you're going to need to come. This is down to 3 now. So somebody's doing them. They did the level 2 though, so maybe they're not doing a level 1. Nope, that's a level 2. They did one of the level 1s, so yeah. They won't let me go in there. That's what they're telling you, Seth. My ship is too big. It will not be allowed. I don't have a different ship here. You can always offer it to one of the guys in the stream, in the fleet. Maybe one of them can go with you. But yeah, I don't have a different ship here. This is, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you just set the destination and it'll take you there. But like I said, you don't want to go there. You're definitely going to get killed in your catalyst. So but anyway, get over here because somebody's clearing these out. So we can at least get your daily before we waste the whole stream trying to do it. My better ship is 20-some jumps away. Not close. It's back in my home station, which I'd have to fly back there and fly back. That's 40 jumps round trip, so... Are you next to me, Respin? There you are. Like that maelstrom, buddy. Like that maelstrom. Nice looking ship.
You're awesome.
Nice looking ship. MantaFinch, thanks for the subscription. Appreciate it. Like that ship. That's a nice looking ship. Alright, so Seth is here. Sorry, I should have been looking for you, Seth. So let's go. Let's go to the first burrow, DHN.
Warp drive active.
So. How many more ships do you need? Only 5 jumps from here. That's good, Infinity. Yeah, mine's 15-ish. Actually, it's probably 20 from here. 15 from you, Fiend. Alright, it's got you far enough out so you should be able to target them. Those are all frigates. Why did I oh, I lost my watch on you because I disconnected. Let me add my watch. You want to say hi?
Dito ka na.
You want to say hi?
Hi.
There's the wife.
Hello, everybody. I have my eyeglass.
It's okay. It's okay. They'll see you. You don't need to see them. Besides, you can't see them anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
So Skimitar says hello.
Have a good night and continue supporting my husband. Okay. Have a good night.
Al says hello as well.
Stay there. Stay lang. Maybe I'll go to Ate.
Okay. Okay. Leave Abigail. Stay here.
Stay here first.
All right. Cool. Excellent. Taking them out nice and quick. And Respin's got an MTU out there, so that'll gather everything up pretty good. So make it easier to salvage. Good job. Man, took that one out quick. He's getting the hang of it. New hauler looking for some light work. There you go. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the hellos to the wife. Always hard to get her on stream. Yes, Abigail. And Seth, I didn't hear how many more you need. You're probably focusing on killing them, so probably I can't respond. No worries. So yeah, we're helping Seth do some combat anomalies for anybody that's just joined, so he can get his daily. I think we're down to the last couple, but I'm not sure. They keep, because they're level ones, they keep warping in way far from you, which is kind of a pain. MantaFinch, thanks again for the subscription. Appreciate it. 5 months in a row. That's pretty awesome. Alright, so it's one shot killing him, so I'm not going to shoot him. I was going to shoot him to see if I could wound him so that you could kill him faster, but it one shot kills him, so I don't want to do that. Let me know when you got yours done, and then we'll pick off the rest, make it quicker. Already done. Okay, cool. Not a problem. I can take care of the rest. No problem. Takes forever to target him, but once I target him, I one-shot kill him, so. If I hit. Yes, Abigail, it's okay. Mommy's going bye-byes. Alright, there you go. Do you want to salvage them, Seth? Oop, I don't want to turn that off. Shit. The MTU is going to gather them all up. I'm going to grab this far one. The MTU grabs the nearest ones. But yeah, if you want to work on them, they should all be bunched up around that MTU so you could salvage them pretty quick if you just stay there. And then all the loot gets gathered in MTU, so when Respin picks it up, it'll put it out there. I'll actually go out here and pick off these far away ones, so at least I can loot those in case you decide you don't want to do those. So thought I was getting close, but I guess I'm not. There it goes. MTU always gathers them kind of in a weird way. I don't know how it decides which ones to lock onto. I thought it always locked onto the closest one, but maybe not. Once they are looted, I can head back to station for a loot trade. Okay. I got a ton of it, so MTU's probably grabbed that one, so yep. And the MTU's probably going to grab it and pull it in faster than I can get to it, so we'll see. I'll race it. Abigail, come lay down. Come on, lay down. We went bye-byes. So my sister-in-law came to visit, and they're going out to see my brother-in-law's place. So my brother-in-law that helps us out all the time, he's having some work done on his property and trying to get it done before the typhoon happens, which doesn't seem like it's really a typhoon, but yeah. So that's been interesting. So looks like I am going to get to it before it does. Ha 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 ha. It's probably grabbing one of the other ones, so. Oh, that one had an implant in it. That was a good one. So yeah, if you head back to the MTU, when Respin picks that up, it'll drop its loot in a canister. And then you can grab that canister. Uh-oh, you're overtaking me. Yeah, they're going to be in the MTU. So once he picks up the MTU, if you want to go ahead and pick up that MTU, Respin, that should be good. I don't think he's going to salvage these. Though, yeah, these are all level 1, so that's probably not worth it. The other one would have been worth it. A level 3 that I did. That would have definitely been better loot. There you go. So there's a cargo container. So go ahead and pick up that cargo container. Let me know if you can carry it all, or if not, I can pick up the rest. I don't know how much is going to be in there. Since it's a level 1, it shouldn't be that full. There you go. All right, so let's dock at the closest station to us is Astral Mining. 13 AU away. I'm going to dock there.
Warp drive active.
No, why not? Oh. Well, the other two are ergonomics. They're both ergonomic ones. So which one? They're both the same distance away. I can't see what the names are. Yeah, that's the one. That's what I said. Astral Mining. That's the one I said.
Active.
Yeah, the other two are the same corp, so it would be hard for us to tell them apart, so. There you go. That's what I should have done as well, sorry. So I don't know that that works. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know how that works. I think I could do info, show info, and then do it. Yep. No, that doesn't work either. I'll salve, then go get a mining ship if you are done with combat sites. Yep, we are, Respin. Thanks. I didn't realize you were set up for salvaging her. Yeah, definitely go ahead. I wish I'd have saved that level 3 for you. Always a good idea. Always a good idea. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have storage space for an MTU, so... Actually, I probably could get an MTU in here, now that I think about it. Go ahead and keep that implant as well. Yeah, you should have held on to that one. That's a good implant. It is trash. I don't think it's trash. Oh, so it just boosts other snake implants. Yeah, that's all right. Never know when you might come across it. Oh, it probably is an Omega. I didn't think about that. Well, you might eventually be Omega. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'll save it in case I have any others. You'll probably eventually be Omega. We're going to get you hooked. Yeah, the item does say no. It is an Omega item. So, that makes sense. All right, I'm going to head to Ufine. You go change your ship out. And then we'll meet you there. Ah, crap. I should have repaired my drones.
Docking request accepted.
Yeah, we're already at the 3-hour mark, so... Reprocess junk into mats. Yep, that's usually what I do, so... Let me repair my drones, and I'm going to have to pick up some more drones. Nope. Yeah, talk to the other guys. I don't know if any of them have. You might, yeah, because Respins is also a battleship, so it won't be allowed, so. Escalations are something you need to work into, so. That's a real good way to get killed. I don't want you to get killed.
Warp drive active.
People try all day long to get an escalation. You got one by accident. That's pretty good. Yeah, it says, I think it says it's only 24 hours is what it told him, so.
Warp drive active.
Bounties. Yeah, that was a level 3. So yeah, I got almost 400,000 for that level 3. That was pretty good. Yeah, I thought the same thing. Normally it's a couple days, but yep, does say 23 hours, 22 minutes. He put it on Discord. And it does have site restrictions. If you click on that eye next to the site restrictions, it'll tell you which ships are allowed. It doesn't care how low you go. It's going to limit. It won't let the battleships, I'm sure. So, but that's pretty good. Aren't a whole lot of people try for weeks to get an escalation, and you got one by accident. That's pretty good. Might be a 310. Actually, I didn't look at that. It is a 310. It says threat assessment unsafe, 3 out of 10. Yep. Yep. It says it is a 3 out of 10. So. Yeah. So the 3 out of 10s are always 24 hours. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I need to check out that link that Dracborne put up there. That's Discord. There it is. Eve University combat sites. Got it. Cool. I'll check that one out.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, thanks for the screenshot, Seth. That always helps. But yeah, it looks like the 3 out of 10s are always 24 hours. So yeah, that one is a more difficult one. I'm curious about the ships. If you click on that eye next to the ship restrictions, see if it lists any battleships. If it lists the battleships, then I can probably go in with you. We should be able to get it done. But more than likely, it's not going to allow anything more than a battle cruiser. Just joined the Discord. Okay, let me get you validated. Sorry. Or maybe you're already validated. If you type something in, if all you see is the verified channel, type something in there and I'll get you verified.
Warp drive active.
There really should be some kind of instructions in there, and I gotta figure out how to do that. I'm a complete Discord noob, so. BS isn't on something that low. That's kind of what I figured. Yeah, the only thing I have here is a battleship. Yeah, you don't even see battle cruiser. Yep, that's probably. What's up, Autonomous? How you doing today? Good to see you, buddy. Alright. Let me get Autonomous a shout out since I got Discord taken care. Good to see you, Autonomous. If you guys aren't following Autonomous, give him a follow. He's a great late night streamer. I don't care where you are, he's always on late night. I moved to the other side of the world and he's still on late night for me. He was on late night for me in Kansas City. He's on late night for me in Philippines. Pretty amazing.
Docking permission requested.
It's a geographical anomaly. All right, I'm docking up. I'm going to get switched
Docking
out.
permission requested.
And I should be there with my Hulk in a minute.
Docking request accepted.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all I have here in Eugene is 2 battleships. But I was going to bring a Vexor out for you, so maybe I'll build 2. All right, let's drop you. I think I'm going to bring an MTU out because that would definitely speed things up. Board. Oh, I got Kragan sitting here in the station. Never even got him out. Yeah, can you guys... Actually, I think I invited Kragan. Oh, I did. I tell you, some days I don't know how I get out of bed. I don't know how I get out of bed. Alright. So I'm going to warp the new one.
drive active.
A Vexor is allowed for the battle. Yep. Yeah, that's a cruiser. Yeah, I don't have one of those here. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Do I have a Jackdaw here? Yeah, I do have a Jackdaw here. Yeah, I'll have to see how I have it fitted. I think I made it specifically for something else, so... Check and see if Tactical Destroyer is on that list, Seth. Oh my goodness, you guys almost cleared this belt. We've been sitting there screwing around and you guys are clearing belts. Clearing belts and taking names. Clearing belts and taking names. Clearing belts and taking names. It's got to be a tactical destroyer. Yeah. It's a tier 3, so it's probably not. Destroyer is a different one. Tactical destroyer is something different, so... Alright. Alright, cool. Yeah, so we might be able to try it after stream. Maybe we'll give it a try. I haven't flown that tactical destroyer very often, so... No worries, Respin. Oop. One of them disappeared. Which one disappeared?
Asteroid is depleted.
Good God, you're making them disappear before I even get a chance to target them. Guys are on fire. Guys are on fire. It looks like we lost Scimitar. Only one person in system that's not in our fleet. What is this? Alright. I did mean it when I said earlier that I will risk a ship to try it. Yeah, I wouldn't. But that's completely up to you. They're NPCs, so they won't kill you. But they won't pod you. But they will destroy your ship. And then you got the walk of shame all the way home to get another ship. But yeah, that catalyst, it will not be able to take it. I guarantee that. Oh, so there's no compression, Drachenhort? Sounds good. Moving the Orca. No worries. Yeah, you looked like you were a little far away. I warped to you and I was too far away. Oh. Ooh. Make sure, Drachenhort, I don't know if you're part of it. You're not. Yeah. Remind me when we get back there, I'll give you fuel out of the corp hangar. So that you can replace your fuel. Reagan's probably still sitting outside the station. What a moron. I had a nickel. I had a nickel. I had a hammer. Okay. Yeah, just let me know. We've got a bunch there, and I got a bunch 4 or 5 jumps away that I need to collect and bring back and put in the corp hangar. And maybe one day we'll do some ice mining.
The asteroid is depleted.
Alright. Pression's up. Thank you, sir. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna have to scout on a new one here in a second. You guys already cleared this one before we got here. That's some impressive work. Guys ain't messing around. Guys ain't messing around. I know what I forgot to tell you guys. You'll get a kick out of this. So for the last week, they've been telling us we're going to lose our power on Friday. Going to be off all day from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Turns out, it's not Friday. It's actually Saturday. Good God, these are disappearing faster than I can target them. You guys are killing me. So we've already got plans. We've already got something scheduled for Friday, and we were planning on being somewhere else on Saturday. So I think we're good. But it's one of those. It's like, come on. So yeah, think of it as an opportunity to tongue the light socket. There you go. Yeah. Exactly, autonomous. Yeah. And Al, yeah. And that's the way it always happens. Here, you can't plan anything because it's all subject to change. So, yeah. So, making lemonade. There you go. So, no stream. So, yes, those Thursday night for you guys, Friday morning for me, no stream. We will be trying to take care of my immigration stuff. So we're going to get that taken care of one way or the other. We've already got that planned. Though it's funny. That's another one too. So my wife called them, and they did confirm. So they actually confirmed one thing we didn't know, which was nice. Was that we actually have to go to the region where we live. They will not let us do it in a different region. So going to Manila wasn't really an option after all. So good thing she called. I mean, we had planned to do it here anyway, but we thought if we didn't get it done. But then they said, well, you know, if you've got a year visa, which is what I have, since I'm married to a Filipina, I can get a year visa. Then they said you don't really need to get an ACR card. You can go directly to your permanent residency, which I know is not true. And so what happens here so often is you'll call somebody and they'll tell you something, that is not correct. And then you'll get there and they'll tell you something completely different. Or you'll go to one office and they'll tell you something, and then you go to a different office and they'll tell you something different. And so, very, very bad that way. And so, a perfect example, my wife tried to open a bank account at multiple BDOs, which is the largest bank here in the Philippines, and everyone she went to gave her different requirements for opening a bank account. So, yeah, so take an envelope, exactly. So, yeah, exactly. That does usually work here. But, yeah, so everyone gave her different requirements, and just frustrating. And so, so she finally did get a bank account open, but I told her, well, just go back to the one that gave you the least amount of requirements. So, and then we'll open it there, which is what we ended up doing. But yeah. So here, I'm pretty sure I've told my wife, I said, I know for a fact that what she's told you is not correct. Because in order to file your permanent residency, one of the requirements is showing them your ACR card. And she says, oh, you don't have to have an ACR card to get your permanent residency. And I'm like, nope, because I know for a fact that's a requirement. So yeah, so it's kind of funny because it's like, but my wife's like, wow, so now you're saying that I don't know what I'm talking about? I said, no, I know that's what she told you, but that's not what's correct. So, but yeah, it's never a dull moment. My goodness gracious, you guys are killing these. All right, so I'm gonna fly Craig, and we want to go up or down. Drachenhort, you're running things. You make the choice. Alright, on my way. Ads are going to start in a minute. So, let's see, where are we at? 5, blah, 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 blah. He's got a bunch of them, yep. Let's go to VI5. Okay, perfect. So we're at 3-1. Alright, we'll go to VI5, 6-5. My goodness, that's a big jump. There is no VI5. There's a VII5. Maybe that's what you meant. That's it. Yep. Let's do that one. All right. That's all right. We usually go either up one or down one to make it easy. So that way we know where we are. We just kind of move one. But it's all good. You're running the show. All right. So let me get over here, get it checked out, and then you guys can join me. Alright, so somebody's already cleared it. So somebody already killed some here. So, yep. So, no, we're good. So, yeah, if you guys want, you can warp to me. Or, I think that's the last asteroid. Yep. So, yeah, you guys can warp to me. Drachenhort, I'll hang back with Falstaff to cover your flank until you got everything stopped and you can go. And if you want, you can just do a fleet warp if you want. But yeah, you guys are welcome to warp to me. And I am going to take care of these. Somebody left some drones for us, or left some loot for us. So I'm going to go ahead and get those. Boom. And boom. Alright, there's new one. Alright, so it looks like he didn't do fleet warp, so I'll go warp myself over. Alright. No worries, no worries. Oh, I got a rat. See, this is why I was here covering your retreat. It's just in case. Just in case. I'm going to take care of this bad boy. Unfortunately, I do not have any salvage drones in this guy. Really need to add a salvage drone here. Alright, excellent. I'm going to go ahead and loot him since he's really close. And then I'm going to mark him as abandoned. Alright, cool. Alright, now I'm going to warp to Kragan.
Warp drive active.
No worries. Ads are still going? My goodness. Alright. Alright, now we're cooking. Now the ads are over. Alright. There's Falstaff. Zooming in. Zooming in. All right. In like Flynn. Good choice. A lot of good asteroids here. Good choice. So it is very cloudy out there, but it does not look like it started raining yet. No, it has not started raining yet. Good ones too, yep. Oh man. You guys, seems like we're targeting all the same asteroids. Low ass hauler, yeah. Yeah, those are bad. But they get the job done. It's still quicker than moving all the ships by themselves, so. Alright. The epic one. Ego Nix. That's where I am. Neither one of them have any building, so it was kind of a crapshoot. So I took the one that's lower on the alphabet. I really don't know how I can. How do I get this to pop up so that I can copy it? Set destination. There you go. Yeah, I finally figured out how to get it in there. I'm sorry that took me so long. But I meant to check and see if Jerry Can was playing Ark. Nope, Jerry Can's not playing Ark. Actually, I'm still invisible. Why am I invisible? That's no good. Yeah, so like I said, I think so. The wife went to the brother-in-law's place. They're actually putting in a right-of-way. So he's been using some family road to get to his place. I guess the family, my in-law family, not my in-law family, but my in-law's in-law family, has been causing some problems about it. So he's putting in his own right away.
Asteroid is depleted.
And so yeah, so they're bringing in some backfill dirt in order to get it leveled and get it all taken care of. And so yeah, so my wife and my sister-in-law from Manila, we're going at. So you're up to level 45? Holy shit, man. Are you level 45 or your Parasaur's level 40? I think he was level 70. I saw him. Level 45? Holy shit. I'm not even level 20 yet. Yeah. Jerry Can showing us up. Not that that would take much. I actually logged on yesterday for, I don't know, an hour and a half maybe, and I didn't get killed. It's probably the longest I've gone without a death. Had to go back and check the log because I couldn't believe it had actually happened. But I was riding the Parasaur around, using him to kill stuff and collect meat. I'm trying to tame some stuff. So did I take your pick? I'm sorry. You can take it off my body. I didn't realize I took yours. Sorry. Yeah, I have some metal, and so I was going to go ahead and make my own, but I saw you had looked like extra ones in there. So that's why I took those. So yeah, so go ahead and take it off my body. Whoop. Or I'll give it to you when I get on, because I'll probably get on later. Since the wife is away, I don't know how long the wife's going to be away, though. So, but sorry about that. Didn't mean to take your pick. Yeah, I don't think I've even used the pick yet, to be honest, so. Oh my goodness. Who's such a sweetheart? No, there was one in the smithy. So that's the one I took, was the one in the smithy. Yeah, that's the one I took, was the one in the smithy. Yeah, I took the one in the smithy is what I took. That one and the hatchet and the crossbow. No, I didn't take anything off your body. Yeah, I didn't take anything off your body. I wouldn't have done that. That's a violation of your personal space. Yeah, I took the one out of the smithy, so. And then I put my old ones in the smithy so that I had them. So you, really? Yeah, I wouldn't have took one off your body. That's weird. I didn't mean to if that was the case, so sorry about that. Yeah, I was trying to... I didn't want to take anything off your body, so... Alright, my goodness, we're going through these asteroids like there's no tomorrow.
The asteroid is depleted.
Yeah, I'm coming. I went to grab some metal and had no pick. Sorry about that. There's metal. So there's metal in my old box, my old storage chest. So I don't remember how much, but yeah, you could always just grab it off of mine. But yeah, I didn't mean to grab it off of you. If that's what I did, I apologize because I didn't mean to do that. I wasn't trying to take anything from your body. I saw you had yours, and I figured I had already got the engram, so I was just going to build my own. But then I saw you had extra set in the smithy, so those are the ones I took. Or at least that's what I thought. So, oh my goodness, your hair is all over the place. But yeah, I made some narcotic,
The asteroid
and
is
I made some trank arrows. And I'm planning on using those to start taking them down because the club is just not working well. Club is taking forever. Plus, I want to get one of those trikes. I actually got I found a website, or no, ChatGPT. ChatGPT gave me a printable thing that tells me how many arrows it should take for each one. God, I miss these guys. Oh, golly. I learned the Petrodon saddle. Okay. So yeah, we should probably split our stuff so we don't have to learn everything. Good God, you guys are killing me.
The asteroid is depleted.
You know, it's very hard to do things with you in my lap. You know that, right? Yes, you do know that, right? Dodo Dex does that too. So, okay. I don't know what that is. Dodo Dex. Be happy you don't, Ron. All right. Your hair is flying all over the place. I'm not sure these guys can't see it on camera, but your hair is all over the place. All right, I'm going to put you down, okay? Mwah. I love you. But it makes it very hard. Makes it very hard for me to mind. Especially since these guys are getting rid of these asteroids so quick. With you in my lap. Oh my God, both of them are gone.
The asteroid is depleted.
Alright. I'm assuming that's a website. God damn it.
The asteroid is depleted.
I mean, I start my miner and then the asteroid disappears. And then, of course, I have no idea which one it is, so I'm going to start doing Veldspar because that'll get rid of it. So, but yeah, so I figured it's probably a website, so. Yeah, it was weird. I asked ChatGPT because Dodo Rex. Yeah. I was saying there was what was it? One of my coworkers, I guess his whatever bank, he worked with some credit union, and his credit union was like one letter off from a porn site. So every time he tried to go to his bank from our work, InfoSec would ding him and say, "Hey, are you trying to go to this site?" I was like, I can understand you doing it once, but not, over and over and over again. Okay. He wasn't the sharpest knife in the drawer, though, so. But yeah.
The asteroid is deleted.
God almighty, at least it's telling me that they're disappearing. There it is, Dodo Dex. All right, I'll check that out. Thank you. Cool. I want a Pterodon, and I want a Triceratops. Eventually, we'll get to the Spino. But the Ark Taming Calculator and Companion app used by over 10 million Ark Survival Evolved players. Yeah, so that one might be a Survival Evolved thing. But I did see you're able to make kibble now, so that was kind of nice. But yeah, I was making the narcotics. Unfortunately, they take the spoiled meat, which we never have any spoiled meat because I'm always starving to death.
The asteroid is depleted.
Oh my god, you guys are killing me. See, I shouldn't have told you how I target stuff, because now you're all targeting stuff the exact same way. I'm going to start doing Veldspar. Nobody ever goes after the Veldspar until the very end. Or me. There you go. But yeah, the first thing I target is Veld. Yeah, that's probably the way to do it. Problem is, the Veldspar usually takes forever, because they're always the huge ruins. Huge tracts of land. Oh my god. I tell you, this is killing me. Yeah, that's where I made a mistake. I told everybody how I target, so now everybody's targeting the same way. So I'll have to mix it up. But yeah, so the problem is I can never find a trike that's not. So I found a turtle. I was going to try and get him, but he was level 60. But the thing I also found was she had like 4 babies with her. And so I was like, well, this is awesome. Let me get the babies. But no matter how many times I hit him with the club, my club would break, and then after my club broke, I'd have to repair it. By the time I repaired it, they had completely healed up, and I had to start over again. And then, of course, the mama started coming and attacking me. So, but yeah, that's where I thought, okay, now that I've got the trank arrows, I'll try. But I don't have enough to get even a single one, so I got to build more of them. So, yeah, the freaking club is worthless. And then I think I decided I tried to get the mom, but it was a level 60. So I tried to get the mom with the slingshot, and I think I ran out of rocks. I think I had like 50 rocks, and I ran out of rocks, and I still didn't get her. And I was like, okay, this is getting ridiculous. So, but I'm gonna figure it out. And then I did get a Diplo, but I didn't have enough meat, and so the Diplo kept waking up. I couldn't figure out how to make them eat the berries. In the old one, they would eat the berries automatically if they were in their inventory. So I killed a mom turtle and 2 babies today. Yeah, so I wanted to tame the babies, because then we could raise the babies. But it doesn't look like it lets you tame the babies. Maybe if I shoot them with a tranquilizer arrow. Have to force feed it. Yeah, and that's what it was. It's, in the old one, it didn't force feed him. So I couldn't figure out how to force feed the narco. So it kept waking up and attacking me. And then, of course, they usually travel in packs. So I had to actually kill the other ones. But I never have any meat on me, because I'm always starving to death. I actually need to get to where we're making better food, so I'm not always starving to death. But I saw that better food requires narcotics, which I thought was kind of weird. And lemongrass and a bunch of other things that I haven't found yet, so. Yes, it did. Daily done. Good job, Seth.
The asteroid is depleted.
Excellent. Alright, maybe I actually got a couple good ones, because I've been mining for more than 2 seconds and it hasn't disappeared. Got the mining drone with 1 cycle of 2 minor ones. There you go. With your Veldspar, there was a mission you could do. There you go. Probably one of those, what are they called? Why can't I think of the name of them? Freelance jobs. Freelance jobs. No, that's Hemorite. That ain't it. Nanites, test cultures, virals, or NPC bounties. Yep. Alright, compress.
The asteroid is
Yeah, oh, they need tritanium? Okay. Nope, that's not what I want. Get them so at least they're close. Find that mission. Discord go beep. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't see that one. That's weird. Wonder why I don't see that one. Here's all my... So maybe it's only for new players. Maybe you got to be under a certain age. Yeah. That's weird. Alright. Yeah, I don't see that one. Freelance industrial hauling. That's weird. It is there for you. Try searching the name I stated. Yeah. It's alright. I always use my titanium, or I sell it and use it to buy other ores. Plus mine's all on the other side of the continent, of the universe, so. While that mines, yep. Ugh. Ugh, stop that yawning. Yeah, so since the wife's away, I might get to play some Ark. So that's true. That might sell better. I have to see what the going price is in Jita. See if it's actually given better than Jita or not. But it might not be. My goodness gracious. Alright. Yeah, open freelancer, search the name. Yep. It looks like it's actually under industrialist is what it is. Yeah, because it shows me these, so. Yep, see, I don't. So that's what it's looking for. It's looking for within 5 jumps. So, it's not within 5 jumps of me. It only gives the ones that are within 5 jumps. So. Yep, so it's pretty much for the new players. That's why they did it within 5 jumps of the starting system. What are you doing, Abigail? Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down.
The asteroid is depleted.
Alright. 3 per titanium. Yeah, I think in Jita it's selling for... I don't know. It might be selling. That might be higher than it's selling in Jita. Yeah. It doesn't allow you to filter the jump radius out. It's an automatic thing. So here, when you do the search, it's automatically doing 5 jumps. It doesn't let you filter that out. That's part of the freelance jobs. It only gives you what's within 5 jumps. I'll remove that. Yep, so I removed it. Yep. So yes, Abigail, it's okay. Lay down. You're gonna be fine. You already ate. Mommy went bye-byes. So send a link to the job in Fleet Chat. Yeah. Three is per item delivered. Yeah, it shows it's 7 jumps. That's why it didn't come up. Yep. 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 I don't have any titanium here, so. Damn it. Stuff's disappearing, not telling me it's disappearing.
The asteroid is depleted.
Abigail, you need to stop. You go lay down. Come here. Yeah. Makes it very hard for me to do what I need to do. Yes, you're making it hard. Yes, you're making it hard. You're making it hard. Yes, I know. You're upset because mommy left, but it's okay. It's okay. It's going to be okay. 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 Yep. Going to be okay. Yeah, unfortunately, none of the stations here in Eugene allow you to reprocess. So, I don't think they do. They don't allow you to build. They might allow you to reprocess, but... But yeah, I'll figure something out. I need to look for a building station here anyway, so... I have a Bengal cat sitting in my lap. There you go. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I gotta keep switching back and forth because stuff is disappearing without telling me. Yeah, stuff is disappearing without telling me. I know. Yes, you're feeling neglected, huh? You need some attention? Yes, I know. Because mommy left you? Yes. It's okay. Man, I can't pet you. Your hair's going all over. You need a bath. Yep. Yeah, but it's a lot harder to carry as the ore, so. But it's fine. I'll figure something out. I appreciate it. You okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? It's actually more profitable for me to use it for my own building material, my own building stuff. I can build a prorator with it and sell that for 160 million, which makes me a lot more. But I appreciate it. Oxygen is one of the PI elements that you can make. Yeah, oxygen's one of the PI.
asteroid is depleted.
So yeah, if you set up a PI, you can build oxygen. It's one of the tier 1s. You extract, I think, noble gas, I think, and it makes oxygen. I think. Don't quote me on that, but... What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Yeah, I know. I know you're feeling neglected. Mommy left you. Mommy left you. God. Fucking asteroids are disappearing. I'm not getting notified. We are flying through this belt. You guys are on fire. I sent info on mission in fleet chat. Okay. Yeah, that is one that I actually build. So that one I might take up on. Because I got a lot of that. Alright, thanks for that. I just load mine in a freighter and dump it on a trade hub compressed. There you go. Yep. I'm going to put you down, okay? Yes. Yes, I did. I cuddled with you for a while. I did cuddle with you for a while. I cuddled with you for a while. My goodness gracious.
Is depleted.
They are disappearing faster than I can target them. Literally. Still a bunch of Veldspar here. I sent info on the fleet check. Yep, I did not click on the link. I'll check it out later. Unfortunately, the mining is consuming all my attention at the moment. These guys are tearing it up. 3 Hulks out here. That's probably what's doing it. 4 Hulks, counting me. Hulks are big time ones. I get so much free pros junk from missions and combat sites. Yep. Yeah, I do a lot of that too. Yeah, that's a good way to get it. That's a good way to I used to put buy orders on for all the rat drop in order to try and get them, but that got really tedious because I have to put them on by region, and everybody started really competing for the stuff. Then it got to the point where you were paying almost as much as it was to just buy the minerals themselves. I did get another of those tags from the combats. Yeah, those are ones, if you do a search, Google search, you'll be able to figure out where you can sell those. You turn them into different places and they'll give you quite a bit of money for them. There's another Hulk. If it's not worth more than 200K, I reprocess it. Yeah. Infinity sent a link into Fleet Check. Yep, I saw it. It's of his mining barge, his Hulk. That's a tier 2. That's an Omega only ship. Actually, all the mining barges I think are Omega only. Actually, it looks like the first level mining barges are not. It looks like you can fly them on Alpha, so that's not too bad. But yeah, the Hulk is a tier 2, so I know it's Omega only. I had a bunch of them stuck in trig space when I came back, and I had to subscribe in order to be able to fly them out. But yeah. So it looks like the tier 2 mining barges are Omega only, but the tier 1s are not. So yeah, that's the next one we'll have to skill you up to, Seth, is a retriever or a coveter. That they work a lot better for high sec stuff like this. They work a lot better. They cut through a lot more ore a lot quicker than the Venture. So Venture is the only alpha. Oh, okay, Venture is the only alpha. Okay, that's weird because I just looked at the retriever and it didn't say it was Omega. Maybe I didn't look at it right. 'Cause yeah, he's flying a retriever here. Maybe mining barge isn't. Yeah, mining barge is an Omega only skill, so that's why. The ship itself isn't a Omega ship, but the skill is an Omega skill. So. We're going to clear another belt. Heck, we're going to clear almost as many belts as we did yesterday. Yeah. Yep. That's what it turned out. It is a skill. Which is one I never check. And I should. Oh, we got rats. Damn it. Yeah, I got all these targets going, so. Now, there's somebody out here in a Vexer. Maybe they're trying to rat. The only alpha ship for ore is the Venture. There you go. Hey. Why does it say idle? Ah, return to drone bay. I won't attack it. Told them both to return. But they didn't bother. Yeah, it's because the mining barge skill is Omega. Sorry about that. Which is kind of crappy. But that's how they get people to sub.
The asteroid is depleted.
Yeah, I joined Rafts Corp, so no more having to sneak through low-sec to come mine with you all. There you go. That's a good way to do it. That's a good way to do it. Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
The asteroid is depleted.
That's the only problem with this Hulk. This Hulk chews through the rocks, but it's got a small hold, so got to keep on it. But yeah, that's a good way to do it, Respin. So I'm not a muffin anymore. I'm a beaver. Yeah. Yeah, the beavers. I was with the beavers for a little bit, but that 8%, which I think it's 12% now, that 12% tax rate was too much for me. He takes it on the dailies. It took it on everything, which was kind of ridiculous.
The asteroid is depleted.
Alright, we're down to the last couple. So, do we want to go up or down? Actually, we're right at the 4-hour mark, so maybe we call it here. We'll finish this belt and we'll call it. 8% is what it's at. Okay. Yeah, they were talking about raising it to 12%. And I said, for crying out loud, guys, 8% is highway robbery. So yeah, so after that, I started my own corp, a streamer corp, that is 0 tax. because I don't believe in taking people hard-earned stuff from them. Because like I said, it was taken from dailies, which they had absolutely nothing to do with. But yeah, that's who it was. I was with Drunken Beaver. Rose actually suggested Drunken Beaver, and so I joined them from my old 20-year-old corp. I was in another corp for 20 years, and it was... everybody had quit. And so, yeah, Rose suggested it, and then no sooner did I join Drunken Beavers, Rose got in a fight with somebody and left, which was like
The asteroid
perfect.
is depleted.
Oh, golly. All right, so yeah, after we finish this one, we'll call it, since we're right at the 4-hour mark. No sense starting another belt with only 15 more minutes to go. I'm going to go get some lunch, and then maybe I'll jump on Ark.
The asteroid is depleted. The asteroid is depleted.
Why did I shut it? All right. Excellent job. Drachenhort, obviously your booster way better than mine. So, of course, I was using a porpoise too, but still. But yeah, thanks for that, guys. Appreciate it. I will be back on tomorrow. Let me see who we're going to raid. Got a new implant for that too. Yeah, I got one. I have one. I might have an extra one laying around, but I think I bought it off of Blossom. She had it and she was going to sell it. So Anarchos is doing Frontier. Spectre's doing EVE Online. Ghosty's doing EVE Online. Crashnap's doing EVE Online. Looks like Spectre's got the least. Shad Squad's still got more than Spectre, so we'll give Spectre the love. Yeah, we'll give Spectre the love. Spectre Void. But yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Drachenhort, thanks for the boost. And raid Spectre. Alright. Get the raid set up. There we go. Alright. So appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. I will be back tomorrow, same time. Actually, I'm gonna sit here and cover your back, Drachenhort, until you get it down. So I stream Ark on Sunday night. So that's what we've done, and we may start doing it Sunday night and Thursday night. But Thursday night this week, I will not be streaming. We made plans because they said we were gonna not have power, and now it turns out they're actually turning our power off on Saturday, not Friday. So yeah. But anyway, we've already made plans to go and try and get my immigration stuff taken care of, since we weren't gonna have power. So yeah, so Drachenhort, I'll sit here until you get everything shut down and cover your retreat. So, but yeah, I appreciate you guys. The raid is getting ready to go, so you guys have a good day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks again.